I think Mystery Team is filmmaking. And when I say filmmaking, I don't mean the definition of filmmaking. No, I mean Mystery Team is a movie made by people who really cared about the craft and took time to understand the process. Anyone can make a movie. But if you don't think about the plot, if you don't care about the characters, then that isn't filmmaking, you're just making a movie, which is fine. But every time you make a film, the next one should be better than your last. It shouldn't be the same thing over and over and over and over because it sells. That isn't filmmaking. Mystery Team is a story about a mystery team, Duncan, Charlie, and Jason. They are solving Scooby-Doo gang-related mysteries since they were 7 years old. They solve mysteries like who stuck the fingers in Mrs. Crimple's pie, who stole Ashley's diary, and they've been doing this since they were 7 years old, and the movie starts you off when they're in high school and they're still solving these kid mysteries. The story really hits it off when you have a little girl and her parents got murdered, and so she goes and asks the mystery team to solve the case. Stupid, right? I know.
One was cut. If they had been killed there would have been way more blood. Why would you kill two people and leave their bodies for everyone to find?
If you wanted someone to find them?
Exactly. Okay, someone else is behind this.
Would you stop worrying about that and start worrying about us? We almost died back there. I squeezed a turd for you and all you care about is this mystery. Well, forget it. I don't know about you, but I'd like to make it to see college next year.
Wait. College?
Yeah, college.
You're going to college?
Yes, of course. Aren't you?
No.
You didn't apply for college.
No, I didn't, Duncan. Charlie, did you?
Yeah, I'm going to U of M next semester.
What? U of M? When did this happen?
Jason, we visited colleges together.
I thought it was part of a mystery.
We took the SATs together. What did you think that was about?
I don't know. I thought we were goofing around.
You thought we were just goofing around.
Yes.
What did you think we were gonna do after high school?
I thought we would open up our own detective agency in town.
That's stupid. Jason, we can't do this forever.
We've got something really good here.
This scene is just about three friends fighting about friendship. But just listen to the commentary.
I don't know, we came upon the baseball field because we were like, where can it be lit? Where can we shoot? Oh, sorry.
It was because we were rehearsing it in our backyard, and I was shooting it, and it just felt right. I was like, man, this thing just feels like it should be in a field. Yeah. We should be in a backyard. We should be in a yard or something like that. And then we came across this situation.
I like the fact that it's in like it's like a little league field because it's like it's kind of cool in a sense. It's like their kind of dreams are getting broken and they're getting older, and that's kind of what happens on a baseball field, like a little league baseball field. Like it's really cool, and
they really like broke down there. That was incredible. It's like, well, yeah, the characters have to break down at a certain point. Like they're not one-dimensional characters. They're people who've decided to live as these one-dimensional people to protect themselves from like getting older, essentially.
You have the director, three of the writers, and the producer all in a room, and they're talking about this scene, and they're talking about what pulls the scene. They're talking about what conveys the scene. This scene, at its core, is about three pubescent men solving Scooby-Doo type mysteries in high school. And they are sitting down, taking the time to ask themselves, why? And you try to convey that in film. That is what's captivating about film. That is what people can relate to, can love, to hate, to cry, to be angry about, is that filmmaking. That is what that is. There is no big budget to carry the concern, or big actors put into a movie only because they know people will pay to see those actors in that movie. They saw this baseball field, and they wrote it in the movie because it makes sense not only for the film, for the budget, but also for the characters. They could have done this fight anywhere. It's a low budget movie. Who cares? But they did. And I want to just compare it to blockbuster movies. A movie like Wonder Woman, I know I'm late to the show. A movie like Wonder Woman 1984. There's a scene where Wonder Woman and that guy, that Thor's brother, I forget his name. Thor's brother and Wonder Woman are in a jet, and Wonder Woman and Thor's brother needs to steal the jet, and they're trying to get away from the Air Force. This is how the scene goes. This is what I remember. Deanna's like, "Oh, this is an accent. This is her accent. Oh, my father made my homeland. It made it invisible. So I've been toying around, and I can think I can do it." Thor's brother's like, "What? You can?" And then Wonder Woman's like, "Yeah, look." And then it goes invisible, and then he's like, "You're so talented. I love you." Like, it's just a dumb scene. It's so stupid. There's no actual thought, right? It's so lazy. They had a problem. They had a problem with the plot. They were like, how do we get them to fly a jet out of there without repercussions? And then someone gave them a solution. Hey, Wonder Woman could probably make shit invisible. And then the person was like, yeah, whatever. That's the conversation that happened. That's not filmmaking. And I would excuse that for a low budget film. If that baseball field was in Jason's room in a low light, I'd be like, yeah, this movie cost maybe $5,000 to make. I don't know. But Wonder Woman had Gal, I don't know how to say her name. She had Gal Gadot, whatever. And then she had Thor's brother. And you have the IP of DC backing you up. But you can't think of anything better than some kind of Mary Sue. Oh, look what I can do now. Pop. I would expect that in a Ben 10 Yu-Gi-Oh episode. Where, like, they're in a pinch and then Yu-Gi-Oh's like, the heart of the cards. Like, that's, yeah. So after watching both movies, you have to ask yourself, why is one movie with a Mad TV SNL type plot more thought-provoking and more character developed than a $20 million movie? It's because one movie wanted to make a film and the other movie wanted to get that film done.